Oh, all right, Aries. We back with another one. Now I don't even want to mention anything about that last read because I don't know. Well, let's do you again. Now I'm doing this actually a couple of hours later. All right, still on the solar flare a night. But let's see what's coming out this time. All right. Now you know your girl. Hope everything is going well out there in La La Land. I hope that you can hear me loud and clearly. Let me put it up a little closer just to make sure. Alright, let me see. Oh no. Your girl can't seem to keep her eyes open. It's like every time I sit down on the couch, I'm out. Oh my God. I just stay going in a coma. Let me see. Alright, you got our 3 cards. There you go, our stalker again. Now let's see. Ooh, look. Now you got the 3 of Swords, the Hangman, and the Chariot in reverse. And the Stalker. Now it could be delayed news, I want to say that. I don't know. But we see that right here is some type of ending. Because 12, there's nowhere else to go but back to 13 in the rebirth. But let's see what's going on. And dang, it's so crazy that I was just talking about. I can't seem to not wake up. Because this does indicate rest. Together. And the High Priestess is at the bottom. And there she go. There they, look at all that. Look at all that. That's crazy. The Sun, the Empress, and the High Priestess. It's like that's all the crucial elements. And there's the 4. Wow. And like this one sword is 1, 2, 3. You could be saying 1, 2, 3. But look at that. That's insane. Now let me see what's going on with you though, boo. I don't know. What is this in your way? What's that? What is it? Now? They making me mad. Let me see. I think let me change. Let me use this deck. I think I'm gonna use both of them though. Now we got Yang energy. Moving forward. It says forward motion. Proactivity, expression, doing, and moving. Yeah, look like you might be working on this little heart of yours. And as we move to the 12th house, we got the 12th house. Now you could be saying 12, 12. Now I told you that 12, 12 is those golden arches. Even though we ain't going into the 8-8 portal. Let me see something. Where's my phone at? Let me see something. 10:09 on the phone. 19. Let me see. Let me see something. It says manifestation of personal growth. It's seen as the cosmic gateway where energies of the universe align, offering a chance to shed old patterns and invite desired changes into one's life. Completions and transcendence. I don't know. It's almost like you got the moon here. Now you can also see this as, because the yang energy is the sun, you can also see this as an eclipse as well with the moon. You know, because the sun is around his head as well. And the second house is showing up next, which is individuality. You know? Self-worth. Now, the moon also is represented by the feminine energy, so we see a yin and yang energy here as well. The moon always signifies the woman. All right, let me go. Or the feminine energy. Pretty much what's showing up right here. It's like all this is right here. This is all this. What is this? Because it's pretty much like this. In the reverse, I mean. Now we have air and Chiron. Now air we know represents the mind. The moon can be, you know, thoughts. Chiron healing. You know. Open-mindedness, objectivity, and learning. And I'm going to put them both there. Because air, you know, this is a messenger. It's like something, I don't know. Somebody need to heal? What is this? I just don't know because it came out the last time, boo. Now, of course, if this ain't your message, don't take it. But, you know, sometimes we got to get the needy to the other side. If you feel you're okay in regards to your thought process, you know, you're standing on your square. You ain't feeling no pain. This ain't for you, okay? But this is saying, suggest you be open to change. But mutable, surrender, welcoming change. That's what it says. You know? But let me see. But sometimes this could be, you know, other people. You know, because this is the stalker. This is the rumor, the gossip, you know. I don't know. Let me see. It's people. Didn't this come out the last time? And look, the withdrawal. It's just like the same energy. It's like somebody just hanging on to a masculine energy. I just heard a door open, and it was creaking, like squeaking. Did you hear it? And look, it was peeking out. This family. Now, you know, this card gives me so many mixed, even though it say okay, it's giving me one eye symbolism. Sometimes. I don't know, let me see. Now, that was a lot. And look, what's coming up? Coach. It's like it's giving me somebody else. Like somebody's coaching somebody to do something, but they don't want to do it. Look at that. Look, would you look at this? The coach trying to, paying somebody to do something. While you sleep? I don't know. And look at the hesitation about moving on. Like they want to do something. Air and Chiron. Messages. Now, of course, we can see this on a large scale in regards to the creeps out here of the world. Spiritual warfare. Something about your gifts. Weirdos. I swear. This is crazy. Oh my God, y'all. Did y'all go watch that video I told y'all to watch in regards to Jason Carr? I swear. It's so symbolic. Oh my God. Let me see. Oh my God. Let me see. Yeah, okay. We got the solar card coming out, but I'm going to do it one more time. And individuality. That's what showed up before. Let me see. That was kind of quick. Alright, split up. Alright, authority. Yeah. And again, it's a masculine and feminine. A masculine energy. But it does represent, the matrix, the 10th house. Pyramid. The world. Let me see. The 12th house. 12. Review. Now I do see Aries showing up here on this side, but I'm gonna take this one because it's face down. Now this is an invitation. Now, on this side, we got some type of activation, the past, and heal. All this the same freaking cards. And the 13 is at the bottom of the deck. You know? Look at it. This is you acting. Solar flares. We know that it's gifts are being activated. This is the past. Healing from it. With the 13. What is going on, boo? What's the hesitation? What is the hesitation? What is it? Let me see something. The move on. I turned straight to Pluto rebirth. And it's the number 27, and this is 37, the invitation. We got the 10. I don't know in between that. I don't know what's going on with you, boo. With us? I don't know. If it's me, I don't know. Now it says, look at how you invite others to dance with you, to relate, be welcoming while also keeping healthy boundaries in place. Once you feel comfortable about your ground rules for the people you bring into your life, it's easier to help open your heart. Now it says, if you notice that you keep people at a distance or avoid meeting new people, investigate this habit. Though it may have been important to protect you at one time in your life, consider how it's working for you now and what would help you feel safe enough to open up this door. And we're seeing the hands being open on both. It's like you just fight it, and look what's at the bottom of that. We collaborate. Injustice. Oh no. Oh no, boo. Where is it? Oh no. Now maybe it has something to do with a masculine figure, you know, in regards to trust. Now I'm just pulling from my own energy at this time. You know, my dad was a piece of ish. He went out there and took care of somebody else's family while his was suffering. It could make you feel, you know, a particular way about the male species. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You be checking people out. No, I'm not saying anything wrong with this. You know, it was supposed to teach you something. You know, but I don't know. It's like somebody, I don't know. Maybe somebody's coming or something. Or you need to heal from something. I don't know. Let me see. Now, I want to read out the challenge for you. Now, the challenge says you give your power away when instead of working together, you ask others to be what is missing in your self. With family. Now, I know that's not for me. Listen. Or maybe when you get in a relationship, you lose yourself. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with boundaries. Let me see. communication. You got pride, ego, Leo. Now you could be saying 333. And I did say something about a lesson. The 3 over here, the 3 here. Could have something to do with control. You know? Because I'm just looking at the pride card, authority, and communication. Maybe. Now this is 50. And that's 50. 50-50. 50-50. $50-50. 50-50. It just turns me off. 100-100. You know, give your best, shoot your best shot. I don't know. 50-50. Introspection. Let me see. We got personal growth. Oh, introspection. And the next one is 8. Manifestation as we move towards the 888 portal. Let's see. Now you got spiritual career and self-discipline showing up here at the bottom. And the third is creativity with this invitation. Now, remember that these cards all represents, being open-minded, healing, expression. The solar always represents how you feel about yourself. And maybe this is got something to do with this. People's opinion, gossip, rumor. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. Because this is like, that other read was cray-cray. But this is a little bit more positive than that one. Because that one was going down. The plane was at the end, and when it was going like a nosedive. Damn! Where is the... But I do believe that was somebody else's energy, because it was on a community card. And this is pretty much that same type of energy. Now, I want to say that you need to be mindful at this time, because everybody out here done lost their cotton picking mind. It's like it's getting worse. Now, I'm wondering, was it... I think it was... Let's see what this say. 373. I wonder if that was the... Now, 37, I'm looking at that. Reflecting back on each other. You could be 37, don't have to be, but the 3rd house and the 7th house. Supported strength. Receive help from others. What is going on, boo? Let me see. I don't know. Somebody might want to give you something. Now we're going to take these. Wait a minute. How many is that? 3? Yeah, no, 4. Let's take these 2. And now you got sacred and you got family. Right here on the family. Family on the family. And I ain't take these because it was 4. And these kind of fell in my hand. Let me see. I don't know. I just feel like confidence with the hesitation and then moving forward. And mystery, the 8th house. Fear of the unknown. I don't know. I just feel like somebody's so scared to trust. I don't blame you, though. I don't blame you. I don't blame you, though. But let me see something. I want to see what this card says. This sacred card. I think I think it's the star. Let me see. I would think it would be a star, a starfish. Woo! Starfish, how about that? And it's on 108, 18. Oh my God. The moon, baby, the moon. Now, this card represents the sacred geometry and symmetry of nature. Let me see. Okay, I was trying to figure out the place where it starts to talk about the meaning. Now it says when this card comes into a reading, it's a reminder that we are all unified, similar, and akin to one another. It is a symbol of our connection to each other as well as to the divine. Whatever the divine might mean to you, this card signifies our links and bonds with one another through not only our similarities but also our differences. This card might be asking you to arise above a situation or seek enlightenment. And maybe that got something to do with family, because family came out here twice. And something about that pain. Now the mother is also down here with the moon. Could be sibling rivalry, something environment. It could have been even, even if he was raised in an orphanage, group home, whatever. And we got to realize that, our parents, they was all up under the spell. And you have to think about all the warfare with the things that was placed in your communities intentionally. Intentionally, y'all. You have to think about that. Your parents was under the juju too. Yeah. They was under it. But I don't know. because that's what's down here. And maybe you've never experienced this before, or don't have a representation of it. You know what I'm saying? You know? Yeah. Maybe this is what you want. Maybe this is what you're going to get if we open up with this invitation. Somebody's looking. Oh, God. Oh, no. Let me see. I don't know, Bill. I know it's a lot of people in the spiritual community is done relationships, and yeah, you know, that's where I'm at with it anyway. You know what I'm saying? But I'm okay with friendships, but you know, I don't know. They scared me. Oh no. Oh shit. Let me see. Let's see what the auditions got to say. I'm being honest. But I must say that I don't hold any ill will against any of my family, any of those past relationships. I truly get it and understand it. Now, we see some truth here. You know? Reflection, root chakra, any pain, you know? Right here next to the pride card. We see a little bit of grief. In regards to life, motherhood. It could be associated with that too. You know? Sometimes we become parents seeking unconditional love. Only to continue the same generational cycle of hell. I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, brazen. That was actually under the that card, and it's coming back. And I see a harvest. Let me see. We got a reflection. That's 34, and this is 43. That's the star card. She got the basket of fruit now. They could be coming towards you. She is on the river. But sacred. It's giving me ocean energy. A river goddess. There's a lot going on with the water. Could be a cleanse. Let me see. There's a lot of river. Yeah, radical rebirth and soul forgiveness. And we also got the 8th house at the bottom of the deck as well. And we got 282. Let's see what 828 is talking about. Since it's the 8th house. And an awakening is also sticking out. And soul forgiveness. And look at the mommy with the 2 kids. You can have 2 kids. You can have more than 2 kids. You can have 3. I see 3 down here. Or you can just be a parent. Not everybody's a parent. I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like some healing is taking place. Family trauma. This is what I'm really getting from this. Yeah. That's what I'm getting. Yeah. The truth, seeking the truth, and then the radical rebirth. Because I'm looking at 34 right here, and it's 3 and 5. 35. Yeah. And maybe you really got to see something for what it really is. You know, I see a lot of people that I don't know. I'll be looking at so many of those videos that come across the screen. If once you click into one, they just gonna bombard you. In regards to, I seen one the other night with this grandma. She was in a driveway, drunk, a grandma now, and she had the baby. I guess she was babysitting the baby. And the police was actually doing what was they doing a checkup on? Some type of offender. But anyway, I don't know. But they happened to come across that. She passed out and the baby, you know, at the wheel. Now, I don't know if the keys was in the thing or not, but the fact that she was in there passed out with the baby, you know, that was crazy. I'm talking about she was drunk as a skunk. The alcohol and the drugs. And I know it's not easy to get off that stuff. I know it's not. And then sometimes I look at people's situations through those, and I'll be like, damn. When you just need a little bit of encouragement to see yours, was it that bad? Cause my God. Hey, you got parents out here be starving their kids and beating their, oh my God. Maybe you have to look at it from that lens. I don't know. But I don't know what nobody's situation was. And I know it's not always easy to forgive that stuff. But I don't know. And I don't want to take light of the situation. And and you know, if your family's doing you like that, you know, like, are you really going to trust somebody outside of that bond? You know, I mean, that could be hard to overcome. To look at people like they crazy. You know what I'm saying? Wondering what their intentions are. I don't know. But let's see. I don't know, boo. I don't know what to say. I don't know. Let's pull from a little bit of this. And the Ten of Pentacles, it fell out. And it fell out in reverse. You know? Yeah. Now, I do say unexpected changes. You know. But I see clarity and I see something coming into balance. Not to mention that's 10 and 2 is 12. Something about the number 12. something's coming. And it's 10. Family all over again. But it's something in regards to your finances could be changing. There could be some help in that area. Wish fulfillment. Because it's going towards that 10. You know, sacred. Yang, feminine. The pyramid, authority. Yeah. Some truth. You know, sometimes the 10 of Pentacles is inheritance. Again, I don't know nobody's situation. Damn, let me get the rest of the card. Six. I said victory after a battle. 9 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles. Damn, you got 8, 9, 10 down here, boo. Eight, 9, 10 Pentacles. That's a lot of freaking money. Even though the 10 is in reverse, it's still here. And it is under truth. You might be learning some truth about some monies. I don't know. I see the transition, the invitation, you know, being open, moving forward, moving beyond the hesitation, the temperance, trust, guidance, divine guidance, balance. Yeah. And again, radical rebirth. I don't know. Like you might be getting back out there in the world. You know, everything is associated with this card. Or you could be moving on from that. Radical rebirth. I don't know. Let me see. 55 right there. Let me see. We gotta wait till we get back to the next card. After that one, let's see what it's talking about. Look, 5, 5, 5. You see that 5 walking? It's like you walk. Spirit said it looked like you walking away from whatever that was. Even though it's going over here, 15. And see, now it look like this cup could have something to do with some deception. You know, I'm not saying that this cup is bringing in you some truth. Let me see. We're going to clarify that. We're going to clarify that. We're going to clarify that. Because it is under the external love, the yang, the authority, the truth. Let me see. I'll clarify that. Balance. The Tower. But damn. Write down the work. The family. And look. And what's this one? Personal growth and introspection. Now, this tower is definitely your ruling planet. So, I don't know. Choice. The world. It look like it's. It do look like something is coming to an end. Let me see. The past and the mature part of you, and the 10 with the family and beliefs, a marriage, hesitation. I want to clarify both of those and see what you're gonna do, boo. Let me see. Now we're gonna pull 3 cards on this 7, and we're gonna pull 3 on this one, just to see what the heck is. Now what is this 7? The Ace of Wands. Now we know that's the math and strength. It's like, wow, you're gonna really give me everything that I got right there. All right, one more. The Magician and the Devil. That's what stayed right here, but that's too many. Look at all that. I can't do that. Let me see. The Ace of Cups. Now, I want to say that because we know that the Ace of Wands is masculine energy, it's passion, it's relationships, the truth about relationships, your intuition, the way you see them. With the Strength card, which is, the ego, the heart, right there with the heart, and the Ace of Cups. And it's just giving me healing. How you feel about yourself. Now, I do see a self-love, but it's just something about, allowing people in your space, and I get it. And I get it. And I just feel like it might be a little trauma that you're holding on to. And I think all of us are. Shit. Now, this is... everybody. Let me see. Queen of Swords. That was going to be on the family. You're just cussing them out, ain't you? Let me see. Let me see. Where is it? But it's speaking your truth. Let me see. 4 Wands. 4 Wands is reunions. Sometimes it could be a prison. It's still community. But sometimes, it's celebrations and things of that nature. And the 7 of Swords. The hang one. The hangman. It's like it didn't really even help me. And the 7 of Wands. Protection. Standing your ground. Standing up for yourself. And the Hermit. I want to say, ain't nothing wrong with loving people from afar. You know, because Hermit, he separates himself from whatever this is. But then again, the thing this suggests, I don't know, it's something about boundaries. But let me, I'm still not sure what you should do. I don't know. I'm still a little confused because, you know, I don't know. Let me see. It's like, I don't know. It's an invitation. And maybe you don't know if you want to go. Now you got the shapeshifter. Pearl of Wisdom. And Between Worlds. Right there. And Courage is at the bottom of the deck. Now let me see. I just feel like somebody need to heal from something. I don't know. Let me see something what this Pearl of Wisdom is talking about. I mean, the In Between Worlds in this book is saying. Because you got an invitation. I don't know. And it's on page 17. Now it says, when this card is drawn, you may be at a crossroads in life. 2 paths lie before you, each leading to a different destination. Embrace this ambiguous moment and trust your intuition. Remember, there is no right or wrong choice. Each path holds its own unique lesson and experience. And that's it. And the next one is protection. Now, because, I don't know though. Because you got the 7 of Swords over here with the intuition, you know, in regards to some deception. But you got the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. And maybe this is your own self-sabotage. I don't know. And you got, you know, like somebody thinking about this invitation. But this is telling you to stand up for yourself, you know, with the protection. The 7 of Wands. But let me see. All right, let me get one on, or whatever comes out on this intuition. This is more like advice, I want to say. It says, now we got the Rubik's Cube. You're meant to be here. Finding the right path that fit with your soul and ideal. Job, life, whatever, relationship. And spiritual work is here. And exhausted. Recharge and regroup. I don't think you. Partnership. I don't know. Prioritize your connections. I do see something promising in regards to partnerships. I just think that you're going to have to use your best judgment when it comes to making those connections. Maybe you been a little, bruised in the past, and it may make you afraid to go into new connections, I want to say. I don't blame you, boo. Let me see. Let's pull some of this to see what's going on. I'm looking at I like you. That's the first card I saw. I see the arrow. And it came back out. Cupid's arrow. I like you. And the boat, receiving what you need. Somebody's looking. Yeah, somebody's looking. That's for some of y'all. Somebody. Somebody's looking. Now, I want to say that, he was lined up with the high priestess, the empress, and the sun. Listen, that what was behind him. I don't know. Him or her. I don't want to leave the fellas out. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. It's like they really trying to get to you, boo. Or some type of manifestation. Something. The shapeshifter. Unlocking the magic. The shapeshifter is both, parts of you. Let me see. Let me see. We're going to pull from the money deck and this one too. Where is it? Alright, let's do this one. I see a confession. Somebody gonna tell you something. Intimacy. Moving. Family. Changing residence. Moving on with your partner. I'm looking at give it time. And that could be the move or the partner. I don't know. It came back. And the spy. Someone got their eyes on you doing research? Yeah, it's so funny that I'm looking at that. Like, what the world is going on? Alright. Let's see. Yeah. Now over here you got the perfect fit, and then this is perfection. Ooh, who is this? Boo! Somebody got their eye on you. I don't know. It's like I don't know. It's like I don't know. It's like you scared. Like is it worth it, spirit? And you just fighting it. Let me see. This one fell out. Now something is about to take off. And you got angelic help and the designer here. With creativity. Now I pulled out those in regards to work. But I don't know. This just gives me that partner again. I don't know, boo. This fell in my lap. The Hermit and the Five of Coins. Something's about to change, boo. I see some money's being investigated for some of y'all. If y'all did have some type of inheritance. I see love. I see seeds of potential. Give it time. Something that you could be working on that showed up a couple of times. Something could be taken off. Personal growth. You could be taken off. The Whip with the temperament. The 11th house. Be mindful of your temperament. With the Shapeshifter. Yeah, it's time for something. And it's the number 37 with the invitation. 37, invitation, both. And the journey begins. Alright? 17 is at the bottom of the deck. Now, I don't know. You might be in your own way in regards to something sweet that want to come your way. That's what I want to say. You know what I'm saying? But make sure, maintain those boundaries. Pay attention to the past. I just want to keep going. Let me see what's coming out here. Alchemy with the Shapeshifter. Phoenix rising from the fire. And letting go. Of the pain. The past. Radical rebirth. Yeah. Letting go of rejection. That's what it is. And remember, sometimes rejection is God's protection. You know? Yeah. Because you could have been grandma out there drunk in the car. You know what I'm saying? Messing around with some of these fools. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Think about how far you've come. Listen, if you made it through the crack era, drugs and addiction, you good. Alright? You good. That's your message. Hit the like button.